immediately when I sat down to tune in for y'all, I just started to feel that there is a decision, a truth, a choice maybe that you've been avoiding for quite some time. And we're kind of like stagnant and in this liminal, weird, like in between space until we finally decide to acknowledge what we've been ignoring, what we've been feeling, what we've been avoiding. But it's like there's something about you waiting for clarity or waiting to be 110% sure before you solidify this choice decision or before you face the truth in some kind of way. But Spirit's like, yeah, no, that's clarity comes after action in this case for y'all. There's something too about this mental exhaustion that you've been experiencing. And just like this back and forth of, okay, I'll do it. Oh, no, I can't do it. Oh, no, I'll do it. No, I can't. Just this kind of like stalling in a way. And what's really interesting, by the way, before I even started filming the Two of Swords, just so y'all know what I'm looking at, Two of Swords reversed, Page of Pentacles right next to it. And I just, again, new beginning wants to start. Point blank. Something wants to start, but we're halting it. Because we are afraid, we're not trusting in ourselves or in our path. And the thing is too, is like you already know deep down what needs to happen, what you need to do. It's just we're afraid of what if it's the wrong thing. But Spirit's like, this is not the wrong thing. Nourishment, dreams. This has something to do with a passion. This has something to do with something that we're excited about, something that fills us up. But there's also a guilt, like I'm sensing right now, about you feeling guilty for wanting more. Maybe you feel guilty for whatever this truth is or whatever this decision or choice that you're feeling guided to make. Maybe it requires you to let certain people go and you're feeling guilty for the feeling of, well, I'm leaving them behind. And I honor that. That's valid. And also you can choose yourself. You're allowed to choose yourself. You've chosen a lot of other people before yourself, and now Spirit is asking you to do it for you, to choose you. Intelligence is here, metamorphosis at the back of the deck. Again, change is wanting to happen, and this is not some like minuscule change. This is big. This is evolution. This is growth. This is finally being seen and recognized. I'm also hearing like abundance, monetary gain wanting to come in. But we have to get out of our own way. And I've said this before, and this has come in messages, but there is no impossible choice. There's only difficult decisions and choices that we have to make, and those are not impossible. They are just tough. They are tough. And I do feel like some of you are in a position where you might have to make this difficult choice. And that's why we have been avoiding it. Because it's tough. It's tough. It's cathartic. It's bittersweet. And I get that. I really do. But sometimes when we hold on to things that have, served their purpose, we're not able to grow anymore. We're not able to continue to evolve. Miracles, focus. Focus. They're like attention on you. What do you need? What do you want? Where do you want to go? This really feels like this reading, it's Spirit is inviting y'all to say, hey, look, you have a new canvas. It is blank. Here's some paintbrushes. Here's some paint. What do you want to create? What do you see for yourself? What do you want to plant for yourself right now? It is possible. There's also like this, an overwhelming, and I was picking this up like with mental exhaustion, but there's this overwhelming feeling of just inner critic, loud, self-criticism, self-deprecation, kind of like you're angry with yourself in a lot of ways. But there's also like this aspect of you feeling unworthy or undeserving of what this new kind of beginning, these new opportunities, this new energy Spirit wants to present you with. Like, you don't feel worthy of it. And in a lot of ways, I wonder, is that why maybe you stay kind of in the background? Or, you know what I mean? It's like, are you punishing yourself in some kind of way? Because maybe we feel like we don't deserve this, we're not worthy of good things. I don't know, but it's an interesting, that's really interesting to me. And I would really, really want you to look at yourself with new eyes and see yourself with a new perspective. Because to be quite frank with you, you deserve the magic that is being presented to you right now. Like enchantment. You deserve the world. Over and over and over again. But let's just see, like, what action do you need to take? I mean, to be honest, I think it's listening to your truth. Listening, forgiving yourself. Not focusing on, well, if I would have just done this then. If I would have just did that then none of this would have happened. If I would have listened then, that was then and this is now, okay? So instead of thinking about what you could have done better, what about what you can do now? What you can do now. And what you can do is listen to yourself, listen to your inner guidance. Follow it, trust it. When something is done, endings are inevitable. When you know that it is done, everything in your body is saying, I cannot live with this person anymore. It is not in my highest to be in relationship with this person anymore. It is not in my highest alignment to be working this position anymore. It is time to go back to the drawing board and figure out, you see what I mean? It's like, listen to what your inner guidance is telling you, follow it. And I promise you the clarity, again, comes after action. When you take action, the clarity will follow. The next step will be available to you. But you have to trust yourself. You earned all of your stripes. You're ready. Something about, I wonder if some of this, like there might be some of you listening where maybe you have all the things you needed to do. You went to school, you have your degree, you really want to do this thing, but you haven't really done anything with it yet because you're like, but what if I'm not ready? Oh my gosh, what if I'm not like that imposter syndrome kind of a thing? But you are ready to begin. You are. What if I mess it up? What if I mess it up? I just heard that. You're not going to mess it up. Make the change. At the back of the deck is here as well. Spirit is like, y'all, there is magic in the air for you. You just have to take action. You have to take action. You have to make a decision. And you have to make the decision for you with your best interest in mind. Because you deserve to. Because you deserve to. You deserve to treat yourself the same way you've treated so many people in your life. The same way that you have cared and loved them unconditionally. Give that to yourself too. Please. Go with the flow. Let things happen. Let things happen. Spirit, what are y'all blessing with? What are they getting blessed with? How are y'all blessing them? Potential. Think big for your future. Don't worry. Be happy. Summon confidence. Summon courage and self-confidence. This feels kind of like dreams, believe in your dreams. It feels like whenever, oh my God, when your mom or your parents or somebody, when you're young and you got like a gift and you're like, what is it? And they're like, I'm not telling you, but you're gonna love it. And you're like, oh, I just wanna know, what is it gonna be? And then you find out and it really is like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thank you so much. That's what this feels like. Spirit's like, I'm not gonna ruin the surprise, but just know it's big. Just know it's exciting. Just know you'll look back and be like, dang, why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't I listen sooner? See, everything is safe. Live life to the fullest. The Dragonfly card. Knowledge. The Seek Knowledge card is here. Can I just say, just to kind of make a quick revisit to one of the messages that came out. If you are listening to this and you feel like, but I still need to prepare. I still need to prepare. But what if I'm not ready yet? What if I'm not? You are ready. You are ready. You got this. You got this. It just almost feels like you've been training for this moment your whole life. Like this is the kind of vibes that you've been training your whole life for this moment. I will say there is a really strong energy here of somebody leaving their partner, ending a relationship that, yes, has been a long road. And there was a lot of beauty, but there's also a lot of constriction. There's not any room for growth. In fact, I think that some of you might be with partners who put you down more than lift you up, who want to talk you out of your dreams or talk you out of taking leaps of faith in directions that truly will lift you up. And that's not, it's one thing for our partners just to, hey, I love you and I see the vision. I just want to make sure, are we thinking of all of this, right? That I get it. But to have someone almost, and it doesn't, the energy I feel, it feels condescending. It feels condescending. It feels almost like there's a jealousy of, I don't want you to grow and be more successful than me. Like there's a lot of weird energy there, and that is not supportive to you at all by any means. So I felt the need to kind of put a little bit more attention on that for anybody listening. Just, really, if that's speaking to your soul, sit with it, right? But just know, there's people out there who will support you and who will encourage you to do really big and great things, and who will be there by your side every step of the way while you do it. And they won't discourage you. They won't want to pull you away or distract you from your purpose, from your truth. I also just kind of feel vacation. It's time to go play. I almost feel too with this group, psychic protection. Okay, so doing some energy protection, protecting your energy, visualizing yourself in a big bubble of light, whatever color you relate to, whatever color you connect to, just with the intention that when you're in this bubble, when you're in this protection, this shield, nothing that is not your energy, nothing that is not serving you will be able to penetrate that and infiltrate, okay, and confuse you. And wait, because this feels almost like you're really empathetic and you feel everything so intensely. And that's why it's really difficult, because when it comes down to you making a decision for yourself, you're not just feeling your energy or your emotions, you're feeling other people's too. So yes, if it's something that is a hard truth or a hard decision to make, you're feeling that other person's sadness, anger, whatever, and it can really be difficult to hold our ground or to hold our boundaries in those moments. But we have to learn how to do that. We have to learn to be to stand firm, in what we know is best for us. And so I really want to suggest to anybody listening to this right now, if you are like, okay, yep, I'm going to have that tough conversation, set the intention just to be in a bubble of your choice in color, right? I like golden light. A golden light shield is always really nice for me, violet as well. And just set the intention that when you're in this bubble, while you're having a hard conversation or setting a boundary, that your energy is protected and that you can stand firm and true. You know what I mean? In that, and have the power and the courage to speak your truth and to ask Spirit to help you find the best words that will support you and everybody in the situation, obviously, right? I wanted to, and matter of fact, I will go ahead and link in the description of this video. I have it's a free little psychic protection meditation. I'll link it so y'all can use that if you'd like to. But either way, let's look. Inner power, right as we were discussing that, peace of mind and feeling safe. Inner power, peace of mind, feeling safe. Can we just, it's the trifecta. It's beautiful. It's glorious. Looking at this card, it just feels like she's a little fairy and she's about to go into like a little adventure into the forest. It's like you starting your new path, starting your new journey right now. I almost wonder too, there's going to be, I'm gonna share this. It feels aligned. So I feel for those of you listening to this, it feels like from like a week to 2 weeks of you watching this, that there's going to be a massive, brilliant, kind of like almost like here, it's a gift. I feel like it could be an opportunity, especially one that's aligned with the theme of this like choice, decision, truth that we've been avoiding, that we know we need to face, we know we need to come to a decision about, but it feels like it's kind of like aligned with a theme. It's really expansive, it's really fulfilling, it's long-term, like fulfilling kind of energy. So this definitely career, but it's like a gift, but it has something to do with career and building stability for the long term. It is going to present itself to you. And I tell you right now, the doubt that is going to infiltrate your mind is going to be a lot. But you have to remind yourself that despite the doubt, we can always find the light of our intuition through it. Just peel back the layers of all the doubt going on and that light will be there. And you might feel like, I can't accept this because if I do, like this is a lot more responsibility on me and I'm going to have to commit to this and I'm scared to show up and to be seen in this because what if I make a mistake? What if right? But despite all of that, deep down there's part of you that knows that this is your opportunity and you get to take it. And I want to encourage you when that time comes, okay, 2 weeks, a week and a half to 2 weeks from you watching this, whatever time it is, whatever year it is, I want you to trust yourself. Trust that you are worthy to accept this. Trust that you deserve to. And trust that it is going to change the trajectory of your life for the better. All right? A lot of you, again, this feels more career, but maybe this opportunity leads to you purchasing your home, your first home, or finding yourself in a community or in a location that is super supportive for you. The other thing here too, and I don't want this to be too long of a reading, so I want to cover all these little tidbits of information that Spirit is sending to me so freaking fast. The other thing here too is I'm seeing like something about a moonstone ring. I don't know if this was a lost moonstone ring. I don't know if this is a ring that somebody watching this you have. Maybe you carry moonstone, but specifically something with a moonstone ring. The significance to this ring, and maybe it's the significance to just moonstone in general, but for some reason I'm hearing that the moonstone helps you to really get clear on what you're feeling, and really, because I feel like a lot of you have been suppressing emotion and suppressing what you're experiencing and feeling. And for some reason, this like moonstone, or the moonstone ring I'm seeing, it's helping you. It helps you to feel, it helps you to process, and to be really clear on your intuition right now. So if you have it, wear it. If you recently lost a moonstone ring, I feel like you are going to find it at the right time. But there's some, I know that was really random, but I had to get that out there. Let me know down below if that makes any sense to y'all. This is really, really interesting. New opportunity. Confirmation. It's happening. It's happening. New opportunity, moving forward fearlessly. Y'all, I'm telling you what. I love this so much. Breaking free at the back of the deck. What deck should we use for the last cards? I don't know. Let's do I always end with the unicorn deck. Link is screaming at us. Hold on, y'all. Pause. All right. We are back with Mr. Lincoln, and he is going to be assisting us in the last messages, because he is like, Mom, you've got to let me in. Say hi, everybody. Hello, YouTube. Say hello. You're the best. Do you want to help me? Do you want to help me? Okay. He said, yes, I do, Mama. I do. Okay, you just sit here, okay? You sit right there. Thank you. Okay. Now, what do we need to hear for the last messages, just to pull this entire reading to a close? All the magic that is coming your way right now, these big opportunities, this breakthrough energy. What do we need to know? Flow. Find an easier pathway forwards. Surrender the outcome and release your expectations. I'm telling you what. Yes, delight, count your blessings, enjoy life, take pleasure in the simple things, and always expect the best. They're literally telling y'all, I'm telling you, follow your intuition, take that leap, make that choice, face that truth, listen, take the action where you know you can take it, and only goodness is going to be following, okay? Back. But the deck two I'm feeling, and then let's do adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. This, I'm pretty sure, right before Mr. Lincoln started screaming at us, pretty sure there was something about possibly moving somewhere or relocating, right? Very interesting. Passion, do what excites you, get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels, 110%. Miracles, have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. And lastly, dance. Move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. They're like, get excited, kick up your heels. Magic is coming, y'all. And I am so excited. So yes, I hope that this resonated. I hope that this supported y'all. And thank you to Mr. Lincoln for making an appearance today. You handsome young man. But yes, I hope that this supported you all. And please let me know in the comments below if there's anything that stood out to you. If you are seeing me for the first time and you would like to subscribe, that would be so cool. It is so awesome to just create this community and to keep showing up, and that is what I'll continue to do. But yeah, everybody, I will see you when I see you. Stay warm, stay safe, and I love you. Bless you.